These are some makeup tips that completely changed my makeup game. My makeup used to look so crusty, dusty, everything, until I did this. So let me put you on. The very first tip that I learned way too late is overcomplicating your makeup prep is what's making it really patchy and just not lay down the way you want it to. Using a lightweight sort of hydration like a milky toner is best. Also, giving your skin time to absorb that product in between steps is also what's gonna avoid pilling. Don't like apply like a million products at once. Once we've given that toner time to really settle into our skin, then SPF comes into the picture. I really like this one under makeup too, but a more affordable option is this Bioma SPF 50. This really incorporates nicely into the skin and doesn't feel like a really thick layer. Another tip that I learned is applying foundation on the back of your hand is what's gonna make it just look more natural and worn in because you're warming the product on your hand. Next makeup tip is drying my concealer. I feel like it just pulls more coverage out of it because we're letting it sit on our skin. I use a little fan because I'm kind of extra. Wait, let's make him feel like he's like in ancient Egypt. After we let the concealer dry a little bit, I like to do a rough blend. What is a rough blend? A rough blend is using a brush and a sponge. Using both is really what's gonna make your makeup look really smooth, like there's no lines, just seamless. Another simple makeup tip that I've learned is to really tap the product in instead of smearing it across your face like that. If I see you smearing your product like this, it's on site. I'm just kidding. No, but actually don't do that. Tap the product in. Just make it melt into your face. Like just be really nice to your face. My next tip that I think might be the most like game changing in this entire video is this pressed powder and this loose powder together. I'm telling you, when you go in first with a pressed powder and then a loose powder, it gives you just such a blurred just fantasy under your eyes. It is so good. Another tip that I learned is that since cream blush just has the formula of not really lasting that long, I like to go in back with that brush that I used it for, and I just like to go on top of all of that powder that we just laid out. It brings back life into the makeup and it just gives you like these really pretty glassy cheeks, also while making your cream blush last even more. So it's a win. Another thing that might seem obvious but you might overlook is just applying a really light nude lip gloss into the center of almost any lip combo. I feel like it just draws attention to the center of your lip and makes them look bigger. Last but not least, after you've applied your setting spray and everything like that, I like to go back in with that powder puff and just retouch on any areas. Also, because I have oily skin, this just helps me a lot. And with that, those are all of the makeup tips that I feel like have helped my makeup so much. Let me know if any of these helped you and what you'd like to see next. Bye.